There are not enough words in the English language that can fully describe how disappointed and embarrassing that game was for Miami. I mean, they look like FSU out there. That was a complete and utter embarrassment of a loss to a team that is going to finish in the top 5 for draft picks this season. I mean, Tennessee is just not that great of a team. No one is surprised by that fact, I hope. But Miami truly did look worse than them tonight. The offense, the offense, the offense, the offense. It's all I'm going to talk about. If you want me to sit here and complain about the defense, you're in the completely wrong spot. I do not blame the defense for a single thing this season. They have been the only unit to show up consistently. The offense, however, the offense. Holy shit, where do I begin? First off, the player who was voted number 1 in the league last year should not have 6 receiving yards 2.5 quarters into a game. The fact that Tyreek Hill was barely fucking utilized is absurd. And yes, he had one overthrow and 2 underthrows go his way, but find ways to get him the ball. It should not be that difficult. Same goes for Waddle, same goes for Achane. Find ways to get them the ball. The fact that McDaniel is failing to properly game plan for the fact we don't have Tua is fucking crazy. He is supposed to be an offensive genius, but he is still game planning games and trying to run this offense to Tua's strengths. Tua's not fucking playing. You look at what Green Bay did for their 2 wins of the season when Malik Willis was playing. They changed how the offense was ran. They became more ground focused. They didn't ask Malik Willis to throw the ball too often. They played to his strengths because that's what good coaches do. They realize the limitations that the team has and play to the strengths of them to minimize the weaknesses and those limitations. The issue is how has Miami minimized the limitations of this offense, aka the offensive line? They have fully relied on Tua's quick anticipation, his accuracy, his very quick way to process the field. They've fully relied on that. Now that he's not playing, there is not a single quarterback in the league that has the exact same level of anticipation, of perception of the defense, of accuracy as Tua has. So thus the offense completely falls apart. And they are failing to adjust to that and adapt to the quarterback they have at hand. Tyler Huntley is a solid enough quarterback. He should have been enough to win this game. But the offense wasn't built to his mobility, and the game plan wasn't to his strengths. So the offense looked like complete and utter dog shit until the 4th quarter when it was do or die, and Huntley said, fuck it. If the play is truly dead, instantly I'm going to take it myself. The fact he didn't do that the entire game is crazy to me as well. By the time the 4th quarter came around, we had 3 designed QB runs for a primary mobile quarterback whose limitations are the fact he doesn't have the same level of quick decision making that Tua does. Yet we still act like he did. The ground game tried their best, couldn't do a lot on the ground going. Really, the offensive line has not looked great this season, but again, there's a lot of more problems for this offense besides the offensive line, even though that is one of the bigger ones. I don't understand what goes on week in, week out, where McDaniel still decides every single week we're going to run the same offense. Because it has not worked for the past 2 weeks, and hell, it has not worked for the past 3, or hell, it has not worked for the past 4. The amount of screenplays on 3rd and long I have seen this season is going to make me pull my hair out. A screen pass for Miami has not gone for 10 plus yards since the first play of the season. Why are we still running those? I have no idea. I am all for screenplays on early downs because they get drives going and they get series of plays going. But I need to see more pushing the ball downfield even if Tua is not behind center. I need to see more jet sweeps and end arounds. They worked for the most part today, even though we only ran 3 of them combined. There's a complete lack of innovation in this offense and trying new things to see what works. I'm watching so many other games this past week. and including this game against Tennessee and the Lions game tonight. They're doing new shit. They're doing some form of trickery to get the offense going. Tennessee ran Wildcat today. The Lions had Amon-Ra St. Brown throw a touchdown pass to Jared Goff. There was Wildcat in the Green Bay Minnesota game, I believe, if I remember correctly. There was a trick play in the Buffalo game. Even though it didn't work, they at least tried it. Like Miami, the trick plays they're trying or bubble screens out of different motions. It is not proper trick plays. And again, McDaniel is supposed to be an offensive genius. Where is it? This offense, for the amount of talent that it has, should not be looking this dysfunctional without Tua. And I love Tua. I have a signed football from him. I think he's the franchise to hell and back. But when you have McDaniel and you have the talent and all this talk about, oh, it's the system. Show me the fucking system then. Because this system ain't working without Tua. And you can say all you want about the Shanahan style. This isn't Shanahan. This is McDaniel's system. It is not working without Tua because it is a system fully built and ride or dies with Tua. That's the thing with it. And with Tua not being in for the next 2 weeks, I don't know what the system looks like. So I don't know how long McDaniel's going to be the guy. Yes, he's extended to 2028. Do you know who else is extended until 2028? Tua. They are a package deal for the rest of their careers, and these past 2 weeks have fully shown it. Listen, I'm going to be watching every single game, going to be riding with them every single game, but I need to see more. Because at this point, I feel so bad for Anthony Weaver. I want him to get a head coaching job somewhere else and win a Super Bowl in his first year. Because he is coaching his fucking ass off only for the offense to be playing offense from Timbuktu. I don't get it, but there's not much else I can really rant about until we see more of this pathetic showing against New England next week. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.